meeting of fate. The night comes along as I wait. Desperate cry, the mantle of chosen passed on. So where would I even begin? A saint in a valley of sin, both above and below. The might of the gods is long gone. Hollow life, new rebirth, set for the soldier consumed by the earth, burdened down, that's to die, laden with monstrous souls deep inside, sacrificed into flame. Now fed as kindling, they all burn the same. Want to stay off the end. I'll quench the sinner's desire to let there be fire again. Where light shines above the abyss, I'll pass through the darkening mists. At the toll of the bells, I'll rise to face legends divine. But where are the guardians now? Our idolized sun has burned out. His throne left to ash, his legacy soon to be mine. Hollow life, new rebirth, set forth a soldier consumed by the earth, burdened down, that's to die, laden with monstrous souls deep inside, sacrificed into flame. Now fed as kindling, they all burn the same. Want to stay off the end. I'll quench the sinner's desire to let there be fire again. I'm a shadow, I walk past through time in the dark. From a treacherous start to the ember's last spark, like a moth to the flame. I've wandered too close to come home. I'm ready now, ready for nights burned away from the sun's glory days. Lifeless ashes give way to this lone wolf afraid. I will carry the light and build on the piles with my bones. Hollow life, new rebirth, set forth a soldier consumed by the earth, burdened down, that's to die, laden with monstrous souls deep inside, sacrificed into flame. Now fed as kindling, they all burn the same. With warmth to stave off the end, I'll quench the sinner's desire to let there be fire. Hollow life, new rebirth, set forth a soldier consumed by the earth, burdened down, that's to die, laden with monstrous souls deep inside, sacrificed into flame. last breath in the candlelight, lost hearts in the dead of night. It's a long way down to the place they found. Dark sun, hallowed by the fade, our debt, they live to be paid. Sing the blackness stare, promising to spare the chosen. Graves and left below, painted ashes, painted snow. When the dark awakens, fires of our last hope are getting low. Souls of gods and souls of men, meeting cinders to ascend. Fate has chosen, and a fading light is at its end. Judgment born in frost, then he took a name for the one profaned. Know that's dark, but let it rest. Left to lurkers in their quest. Let the watchers fight in the blood ignite. The chosen.
Just lost all this audio. Fantastic. I can hear myself again, though. There's that. Yeah, cool. Okay, so having this on is going to be a unique fucking experience. That sounds awful. Where the fuck is... Okay, that's just going to be forever fucked, I guess. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the game then, shall we? There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot one last thing. Let's see if I can just tab to it. I can. Yay. All right. Back into it. All right. So, how's everyone been? I've been... Oh, right. I was here. Oh, yeah. All right. Yep. This is going to be interesting. Did all that one-handed, besides doing that two-handed. Give me a second here, I have to fiddle with something in this. There we go. Maybe I won't get twinned audio in my headset now. Let me see how this sounds on stream, actually. Give me a second. Okay. Sounds. Okay, well, it sounds good on stream, so I don't have to worry about things. Back to this. Let me just see if I can do one last thing to see if I can. Okay. Yeah, just gonna have to suffer through this, I guess. Alright. Go again. Right, I'm here. I don't have any purple moss. They're dead. Cut. Alright, that guy's dead. Now comes the less fun part. Dealing with these two. Trying not to get poisoned. Okay, should not be poisoned with that. Cool. On to the next one. Nope. Not dealing with that. I'm just gonna backstab you. And hopefully I can just keep doing this. Oop, forgot that there's a guy up there, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap to fighting you. There we go. One shot him. Alright, should not be poisoned by you now. Good. Okay. I need to be wary of up. What is up? Doc. No. Okay, gonna go ahead and keep the bow or the shield out. Can't drop down there, not quite yet. Okay. That's where my souls are. And there's gonna be enemies up above me in this room, if I remember correctly. Just gonna go ahead and backstab you. Yep, there's one. I'm gonna go ahead and actually walk out. Take that torch to the back. Walk out of here. Nope, there's... I really do remember why I stopped playing this game. The level of frustration just with simple things. That should work. Like, for instance, the camera, just to lock onto something. See? That took me like 3 attempts to lock on just to that. Alright, one dead. Hopefully the other one doesn't become much of an issue. Let me just see if I can drag you all the way down here. Come on, come on. Yep, come on. All the way down. This way I don't have to deal with those arrows. Thank you so much. Alright, here we go. Really thought I avoided that, but hey, you know what? Got a free backstab. And not a free backstab. I got backstab off and I'm not poisoned, so hey. Positives and negatives, I guess. Alright, shield up. Let's go ahead and block attacks. Yep, there you go. Back away. Backstab. Thank you. There's an enemy up top, I believe. Yep, there's another one. Alright, another backstab to avoid being poisoned. There we go. Great stuff. Go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. And I have 2 enemies right here. If I can just line them up. Yes, I can. Perfect. Double kill. Now there's you. Do I have anything to throw at you? I do not. So all I have to do is just... There's no one else, right? Alright? Yeah, it's just you. Alright. If I go grab these souls... Are you gonna drop down? Or are you just gonna be stuck up there? Okay. Nope, forgot about you. That one was on me. So come on, let's do this. Yep. Here we go. That guy's still up there? Still up there. Okay. Cool. Good stuff. Question mark. Alright, this guy is still here. You gonna fall down now? Are you gonna... Nope. Gonna stay up there. Okay, can I? I believe I can, so let me just do this then. What's down here? I see an enemy hanging off the cliff's edge right there. Nope. Okay. Am I wearing that ring? That I am. I should be healing minor amounts from every kill that I get. Rats are down here. There's a chest down here. Is it a mimic? Does not look like it's a mimic. It's not a mimic. Alright, Painted Guardian set. I was wondering if I was going to get that. Okay. Is there anything else down here? Nope, just a drop. And there's the rats. Goodbye, rats. So long. It was nice seeing you. Okay. Already been there and cut that thing down. Okay. But I can drop right there and lose some health. Okay, I got 1 flask remaining. If I did that, that's fine. I have 2 flasks remaining, but if I drink it, I'll be left at 1. And I'm almost positive in there's a boss fight. Yep, there it is. Knew you were somewhere around here. Okay. Can I... Oh, it's gonna attack. That's disgusting. Well, that's still disgusting. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and this. Nope. And I'm gonna take a sip actually before doing anything else. There we go. Fade out attack here. This way. And try this. If I just sit right here, am I good? Okay. Fade out a breath attack over here? Question mark. Yes. Okay, well this seems pretty cheap. I'm not gonna complain. Just get 1 shot though. Okay. Sip of my flask. Realize that I'm out of flask. Let's just go ahead and fade an attack out over here. Come on, breath attack, breath attack. Nope, breath attack down the center, not where I wanted you to go. Come on. You know you want to breathe that little disgusting... Yep, there it is. Asshole, come on. There we go. Dick. Okay. I'm gonna come up here, and there's gonna be a guy shooting a bow at me, and an enemy on the left. So let's go ahead and block the bow. Enemy on the left. There's both those enemies on the left. Cool. One down. 1 to go. Really? A follow-up strike? Okay. 2 down. Bow guy left. Alright, block that bow guy. Now here comes this one. Okay. Poison guys. I'm gonna bait out the one with the torch. Bait him down here. Didn't get the backstab off. Didn't get the backstab off. Alright, backstab. I'm gonna roll away just to try and confirm. There we go. No, don't roll back, Fearing. Okay, that guy's dead. No more poison to deal with. This guy. Backstab. Oh, question mark? Alright. Gonna trigger these guys in here. I'm gonna run back. Yep, knew you were coming, asshole. Alright, now that he's dead, I'm gonna go ahead and keep moving backwards. I'm gonna use this wall as a natural blocking point. There we go. There's one. There's two. Okay. There we go. Yep, here comes the other one as well. Using this wall as a blocking point as I try and keep these guys at range. Wall as a blocking point as I try and keep these guys at range. Okay, one poison guy dealt with. This guy I can probably just backstab if he turns his back to me. Nope. Ooh. That is an attack that I've forgotten about. Alright, come on. Alright, that one was on me. I didn't have my shield up. But, now I'm not poisoned. The fire shooting guy should either be downstairs or away, so I can now deal with this archer guy. Yep, there's the fire shooting guy. Alright, archer dead. Let's go ahead and lock on to this guy. Did not get both of them at once. That's fine. I can just add this guy. There we go. Alright, there's a flame. There's a torch up there. There's a flamethrower guy right over there. And then there's a two. Ow! That one hurt. Hopefully I can get you two. I'm having a day here. But thank you for chatting and tuning in. Very much appreciate it. Okay, let's just go ahead and do this instead. And then I roll away. Fantastic. Alright. I don't think this person's going to follow me. If they do, I'm going to be eating my words. Yeah, I don't think this person's going to fall down. Okay. I don't think they're going to come up unless I go over there. So, okay. We're back here. There's this dragon over here that's going to activate when I get close. Let's go ahead and retrieve these souls. I have 4 flasks for this. I'm just going to grab this item real quick. Yep. There we go. Appreciate it, man. Alright, let's go ahead and let this dragon do its thing. Yep. Yep. Alright, next. Yep, there's the disgusting breath attack. Alright, come on, fade it out over here. Now. And begin slowly whittling it down. You're gonna do a claw attack on the bar. Maybe I can fade out a breath attack and not a claw attack. Perfect. Times now. There we go. I'm gonna do another one, I think. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. Okay, let's go ahead and drink from the flask. Drink the Sunny D of Life. Got that breath attack. And charge. This isn't my main game. I've actually just came back to this game after doing some Slay the Spire 2, mainly because I was having fun with it. And wanted to not be frustrated with this game. I'm trying to be more variety than anything. What about you? How you doing? And that's the death of the dragon. Nice! Okay. Feeling a bit accomplished. Is that another dragon? Please tell me that's not another dragon. Ooh, dragon scale. Nice. I think that's... Another dragon. Don't move. Blood shield spoken in Lost Legends, or red blood is slightly enchanted and boosts various resistances. Huh. 100% physical reduction. Hmm. Neat. Continue my suffering. Oh, maybe not. Is there a bonfire down? Oh, yeah, now this is the boss fight, I think. Liar ahead. I think this is I think this is not a fake wall, but if I can... Yep, not a fake wall. Real wall. Okay. This is a boss fight, I believe. Or, I could be wrong, but I believe this is a boss fight. This seems like a boss fight arena. Hmm? Maybe not. Maybe not. Can I... Okay. Should have seen that one coming. Okay. So maybe this isn't a boss fight. Maybe this is just a normal-ass fog wall. It's just a normal-ass fog wall. Okay. I have no idea where the next bonfire is. There's raven people up there, I believe. Oh, ow. Okay. I was concerned about that thing down there. And lo and behold, I was right to be concerned. Alright. We start again, it seems. Maybe I can bait all three of them down here. Alright, come on. Okay. Torch guy. Backstab. To create distance. There we go. Keep this up. And backstab again to not be poisoned. Or to not get toxic. Alright. One down. One more to go. Oh, don't you shoot me back. There we go. Alright, come on. Let's bait out this punch. Oh, ow, man. Fair, I did ask for a punch. Alright, and no toxicity. Great. You, come on. Just because I want to backstab. Nice. Okay. There's a guy on the roof behind me. I can see him right there. Yep. Saw him. This guy is going to lock onto me, though. And I can't just rush all the way forward to down there. Those two are dead. Ow. Took a fireball to the face with the dead. Ow. Took a fireball to the face with that one. Alright. All of them are stuck right there, so unless I... Oop, there we go. No, they're not stuck right there. Are you going to come here? Are you going to... potentially? Nice, 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 nice. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and this one's more. Hopefully get backstabbed. Yep, throw you down the stairs and away from me. There we go. There we go. Stay away from the toxic class toxic. Go ahead and take an arrow to the back, because why not? My son B. Alright, now comes time for an annoying part. Okay, didn't really have enough time to dodge there. Did have enough time to dodge that. Not trying to dodge, baiting out this other torch guy onto the bridge. Stand right here, away from the fireball cover. Here we go. Bait out that arrow. Here we go. Yes, yes. Come on. Perfect. This guy is backstabbable. Hi, Silent. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? Alright, and nope, didn't get the backstab. I am now toxic. Okay. We are now officially abandoning this. I'm going all the way back to the fire. Great. I was really hoping to avoid that toxic. Before you ask... But hey, to those of you who are watching, thank you for watching. If you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that follow button. Very much appreciate it right now. Trying to get affiliate status. So, on the other hand, there's one thing I need to check here in... Yep. Yeah, no, it's just two bots at once just spamming the same website. Fantastic. Thank you, Nightbot, for doing the work. And way to go past me for having the insight of entering those guys' words into the Nightbot forbidden things. Alright. Slowly making our way forward back into the ring of monstrosities down below. Boop. Yep, trigger those guys. Yeah, there we go. Alright, should have really blocked that one, but here we go. Didn't want a double attack, but that worked. Okay, block you. Take this. Okay, took an arrow there somehow. Fantastic. Alright, bait out these two guys. Yep. Come on down the stairs. Of doom. Alright, gonna go ahead and do this, and then backstab you again. No, and I'm toxic. God. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can just power through this. There's another one. Okay. These guys don't have a lot of poise, so I can't just... Okay, the poison mist does damage, even though I am already toxic. That's fun. Okay. There's another enemy up here. Yep, there you are. Come on, let's just deal with this. Come on. Yes, you. Up there. I'm slowly being poisoned here, so if you can just... Alright, yeah, sure, fuck it. This is what we want to do? There you go. Dealt with. Okay. Don't need to worry about coming down. Oh, this leads up. Oh, bird person. No, didn't want to be caught in the grab. Well, there goes all those souls down there. But hey, maybe this time I won't get toxicked. Okay. Back at it again with another base level of frustration. Just gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, that person's dead. Just gonna go ahead and see if I can slam both of you. Nope. Okay. Overhead strike. Perfect. I guess good enough. Not the backstab off, but I can do this. I can get the backstab off. There we go. And I'm going to roll away. There we go. And deal with this guy. If I can lock on. Come on. Alright. I have this thing to deal with now. There we go. So there's the Doom coming to clutch it again. Getting out the backstab for this guy, maybe? Yes! Yes, I am! Is he dead? He is, and I'm not toxic. Alright, there's still a guy up there. And then this is Archer right here. So, we run this way. Trigger these two guys. Pull the third guy as well. That guy is still up there and is not falling down. Not yet, anyways. There he goes. He fell down. Those two guys should, being the key phrase here, following. Stairways of Doom. That is my bad. I didn't have the shield out. I should have blocked that guy. Okay. And I sip of my flask. My Sunny D of health. Alright, there's 2 fire guys around the bridge, so I'm going to go ahead and run over here. See if I can bait them. I am, in fact, doing that. Alright, swung too early. Okay, there we go. Hopefully... Backstab into away from me. Into death. Yep. And now I have this guy to deal with, which is fine. I'd rather deal with this guy. Okay, man. That was just rude. Okay. Dealt with. In a good spot, actually. What I'm gonna go do... Oh, hey, you finally fall down. I'm gonna circle around you. Get the other backstab. Nope. And I'm... Not what I wanted. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna start rushing this way now. Bird enemy. You. Can I just keep you there? Oh, there's 2 of you. And I fell. Am I dead? Yeah, it's a good way to kill the bird enemies, at least. Okay. Frustration continues to build. Alright, 2 on the right. Yep. Both of them? Both of them. Fantastic. Alright. Next part. These 3. And I say these 3 because these 2 on the left. Yep, yep. There's 1. There's 2. You're gonna walk on down the stairs. Alright, got... Yep, there he is. Staircase of Doom! Staircase of Doom! Ooh, almost got you there. Staircase of Doom! Staircase of Doom. Alright. I've already gotten a hit off on you. Let's just go ahead and try and bait out this punch if we can. Nope. Okay. Do this instead. And this one. And... hate this area. Hate these enemies. Do. That guy, are you gonna fall down and be annoying now? Yes, yes you are. You know what? Don't really care. Here we go. Alright, here comes the torch enemies. Don't have to really care about the toxic anymore. Alright, those 2 are dead. As I said, don't really have to care about the toxicity anymore. So I'm just going to... 1. Nope, not letting it get this attack off on me. Did you fall? Okay then. Is it dead? Yep, make a thing. I'm good. Nope, nope, there you are. Nope. Nope, still alive. Okay. I do see that other guy down there. I'm gonna go deal with him now. Hi, buddy. Alright, I also see how low of health I am, so... There we go. Of course! Boy, this is fun with a capital F. Okay. I see that bird creature over there. Is it just stuck there? It was. And now it's dead. I saw that thing got up and I was worried, actually. Okay. There is a fourth one. Okay. That was completely useless. Okay, I'm toxic, and I don't have a lot of health. Hopefully this doesn't take... Took more than I wanted. Alright, I'm out of flasks, so I either have to find a bonfire or accept my fate. And I'm leaning towards accepting my fate here, being honest. Okay, there's another bird person right down here, waiting for me the moment I come through this doorway. No? Okay. Oh, there's two down here. Fantastic. Can I bait you both into this hallway? I ain't got much time, so let's just fucking do this. You're gonna die on the next hit, like now. You have more HP. Nope, no backstab. Alright, one attack. Two attacks. Dead. Dead. Okay. These things. This is probably where I'm going to die. So... instead of doing that, I'm going to start running back to... I'm back. Let's go ahead and do this. Back to the suffering. Yep, there's two now, there's three. Once again, don't want to do jump attack games. Or jumping attacks game. Right. Give me a second here, I'm gonna just... Alright. Right. Nope. I was almost gonna get the backstab onto him. Okay, one down. You don't usually come down the staircase of doom, but I'm appreciative of that. So here's your reward. Okay. 2 dealt with. And still no toxic. Alright. That was... I should not be putting on my shield. Okay. I'm gonna run forward, trigger this archer, trigger those guys, and then trigger this guy hopefully as well. So, running. I'm in here. Oh yeah, I'm in here. And I'm back. And I stand right here. Yep, there you are. Let's go ahead and pull you down here. Or not? Sure. That archer is still not shooting me, correct? Good. Alright, those two guys are on the bridge. Alright, there's one. Keep them at range. There we go. Hopefully now they're stuck. Okay. Not what I wanted. Maybe I can do this. There we go. Maybe I can just... Boss, I can't get rid of the toxic buildup. Okay. This guy. I'm gonna drag in... that guy from up there, up to the right. Come on down. I've gotten that item down there already, I believe. You gonna come down, or you just gonna... Nope, you're just gonna keep doing that. Okay. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Can I bait out this punch? Nope. I did bait out the other guy, though, which is kind of what I wanted. Alright, that guy's dead. Nope, don't want to lock onto that game! How about the guy who is in front of me? Come on. Okay. Roll away, roll away, roll away! Whew! Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten the item down here. I've also got the chest down there, and I've also, been up here. Are you gonna follow me? You are. Only throw spears. Yep, let's just go ahead and run past. Okay. I hope this is the way forward. Boy, does that not look like it's going to be a fun time. Yep, I see them. Oh, they're wheels. Okay, I got souls from him, so I don't think he's coming back. And here's the other one. There's a third. Why do I get a feeling there's a fourth somewhere? There is a fourth. Okay, I have a feeling blocking and parrying is going to be useful here. So, slowly. Just trigger both of them, damn it. I still have a good amount of flash charges, so I think I'll be fine. Another one. Okay, rolled out of the way of that one, but sure. Okay. Slowly conquering this area. Try switch. Hidden path. Nah. I'll be damned. Okay, I'm gonna hit the switch though. Because I think that might actually open the front gate next to the fire. No, that... Hmm. Opens that gate to the boss. Fantastic. Still, hidden path. Not... Nope. Bloodstain. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. One, two. Dead? Dead. Not trusting that. Huh? I'm not worried nor bothering with that. I'm not worried nor bothering with that. How you doing, Himmel? Is that the only thing up here? Just this guy? Okay, well, I guess I don't... I mean, I don't have to kill him, and I don't want to kill him, because if I do, there's a chance I'm going to get toxic, so no. Okay, well, back down, I guess. Alright, I know I said I didn't want to care about him, but hey, come on. You. Yep. Nope. One, and... two. Ow. Fucker! Hey? Give me all of it again. A head over a shield, but okay. Alright, there's those. Let's pick you. Yep, come down the staircase of doom. Backstab one. Nope. Backstab two. Now that this guy is away from me, I'm not going to get the toxic buildup. There we go. Wait. There we go. Alright, are you gonna come down the stairs? Nope, you're still not gonna break down the stairs. Don't know how I did that last time, but okay. So go ahead and get a strike on you. Bait out this guy from the doorway. Yep, take him down the staircase of doom. Come on, the staircase of doom calls your name, homie. Doom. Okay, now it's time to deal with you. As I take a fireball to the face. Come on, come over here. Bait out the punch. Nope. Alright, cool. Let's just try and get this backstab. There we go. And that deals with you. Yes, it does. Alright. Time to run forward. Trigger everything in here. Run back. Trigger that guy. As I sit down here on this staircase. There you go. There's the guy. He's dead. Alright, where's this torch, guys? Come on, torch bearing, guys. Come on. There we go. No, no, no. I'm in a good spot right here. Plan this out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Ow. Alright, these two. Yep, there's that other torch-wielding guy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nope. Yep. Okay. So come on. Come all the way across the bridge, and then turn around. That's not turning around. But hey, you know what? I appreciate the, you know what? It's not so much that I appreciate, it's, it was a nice attempt. Let's go with that. Okay, there's that guy up to the right, who I'm going to be triggering here right about now, so just go ahead and get this off. Yep, there he is. Alright, that one's dead. Okay. Okay. Not really trusting this. There's the NX key, of course I did. Operating on a time limit here. There we go. Don't like doing the jump attacks. Let's not keep doing the jump attacks in the game. There we go. Okay. Dark Ember by another Smith. Of course, I would aggro you two. Instead, I'm just going to run away because I'm right there. Can I? Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. That makes everything so much fucking easier now. So, instead of continuing to explore, I'm going to rest at this bonfire and see if I can actually go recover those souls down in the catacombs. Alright, these two. Double kill, there we go. Okay, take a moment. And drop. These stairs. Okay. There's an item over here. There's an enemy over here. Yep, there's a few enemies over here. But we're gonna filter you all through this door. Triple kill. There we go. This should be the last guy. Alright. I know I'm not recovering my souls just quite yet. I do actually kind of want to explore. There we go. And then there's an item down there. Perfect. So if I want to run down there, I can go grab that item. Okay. I don't think block is going to do me any good with these wheeled skeleton guys. So. Here. Man, this corner is just becoming the death corner for you guys. Okay. Moving back over here. Yep, there's another one. Can I only pull you? Yes. There we go. Nope. You die. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Alright, come on. Let's try this again, then. Now you die. Thought that was another one. Jesus. Alright. Doing this as strategically as possible. Can I pull you? Nope, I'm pulling you now. Nope, I see you. 1 and 2. Alright, that guy's dead. There's only one last person to pull. Is that guy all the way up there in the light. Okay, just completely with that one. Come on, man. You know you want to. Just let's. Let's just put you into a corner and bring you to death. All right, that is the end of that guy. Are my soul? Yes, they are. All right, I'm gonna go collect these souls, and then I'm gonna go level up. Reverse the hollowing. Excuse me. Next, we kindle this fire. Alright. And now, we level up. What are we leveling up? Oh boy, good question. Let's go ahead and level up Strong, Endurance, and just keep that. Alright. I have a little bit more health. I have 10 flash charges. I can be invaded. Alright. Killed both of those guys. Think I can just run past these guys. Let's see if I can get this item over here without incurring too much wrath. It's the humanity. What's up these stairs, I question. Another item over here. Another ring of sacrifice. Meat. Is this that guy who's just praying in that corner? Huh, he's no longer there. Huh, good. Okay. Didn't really pull anything else, which is good. Okay, let's just roll into this boss fight then. This could have been a hell of a lot worse. Okay, I see enemies on this bridge. What do you say? Is there anything else? Is there anything else behind me? Nope. Hey, that arrow was... Don't do the fucking jump attack, game. What the fuck? Is that a knight? Alright, I didn't see that guy at the end of the bridge before. Alright, that guy's dead. Yep, that guy is indeed an enemy. Okay, he's rolling, but sure. Threw that corpse at the camera. Alright, one more attack should do it. If he doesn't heal. Ooh, you got greedy with the... Do we not have to fight?
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Don't attack. Don't attack. Okay.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants whence thou came. This land is peaceful. Its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I
Okay.
beg of thee. Plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Nope. Okay, then. Am I just going to lose a whole bunch of souls here? Okay! You would put me in the middle of this room with all of these guys right here. Those guys are still following me, but hey! Those guys are still following me, but hey! I am very much ahead of them. And have completed the painted world, I guess. Okay! That was incredibly fucking annoying, especially without having the right amount of blooming purple moss. But hey, I did it. I really hope those painted guys don't come, like, all the way over here to this elevator and then just rush me as I'm going up this elevator. Whereas I'm trying to go up the elevator because I am going to be incredibly pissed if that happens. Okay. Okay. Alright then. I'm gonna go rest at that bonfire. And I'm probably gonna work back to, Firelink Shrine. Oi. Alright. Did I miss anything by not doing the painted world? Alright. What's your area? Invaded by King Germa. Germea. Okay. Yep, dealt with the well. Okay, defeat the hollows. Use 5%, here are a few tips. Okay. I mean, taking out, I mean, yeah, this area was a great place to get some souls. That set. Great. I'm pretty sure I'm also gonna have to deal with someone using that set at some point. Okay. Alright, but yeah, no. Cool. If I remember correctly, I now have to go left to go deal with, those boars. Let me just bring this back up, and then bring this back up. Alright. Back in the game. Alright. Don't have to fight those enemies. You don't have to fight those two. You do have to fight the guy. Yep, come on. I see you at the end of the hallway. Let's just fucking deal with this. Okay, that was a little bit of bullshit, but sure. Okay. Really not enjoying this thus far. Bait out that so I can take a sip. Come on, we're gonna go all the way down this way. Come on, you stupid fucking animal. No? Okay then. Enjoy a sword through the ass. There we go. Come on. Okay, you're kind of pushing me further in. That's the furthest you want to go, huh? Come on. There we go. You can't go further, can you? Can you? Nope. I am immediately fat rolling, so that's immediately going to come back off. The sack goes back off. Okay. Forward. Into death. Alright, here's the next bowl. No, 4. Sorry, not bowl. Next 4 should be... Yep, I see it. It's right down there. No, lock on to the enemy game. Alright, as long as I just keep arranging it, should be fine. Okay. I say as I then do not range it and get punished. I'm gonna go ahead and sip just so I have a good amount of health. Didn't mean to jump attack, but hey, I'll take the better damage. Didn't mean to jump attack, but hey, just take the damage. Nope. Alright, it's not really fine, but I'll survive. You, come on. You, come on. 1, 2, staggered, good. 3, nope, completely miss it, and get shield slammed for it. Great, really do love these guys. Really do love these guys, especially when my attacks fucking miss. The shitty fucking camera angle. There we go. Okay. That one's permanently dead. Thank fuck. Alright, that at least makes things a bit easier, and so I just have to kill the one at the end of this next hallway. And there's my souls. Okay. That does make this a bit better. Yep, taking a double sip. Come on. Come on. Come on. Attack, you stupid boar. Not what I'm at. There we go. Just one more attack to do it. And there we go. Dead? Dead. Okay. That bonfire is lit. Let's go ahead and rest here. Cool. Can I level up? Yes, I can. We're gonna go ahead and level up my endurance once more. Actually, cancel that. We're gonna level up my vitality. And then endurance will be the next one. Okay. 7 flasks to use in this next area, and if I'm remembering correctly, these guys, for whatever reason, are very much resistant to my Zwie handler. Alright, that guy's gonna be singing arrows at me. Ow. Okay. Alright. And back up we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for the parries here. I'm just gonna go for confirmed blocks and deaths. Good. Alright. Oh, great. It's another one of those stupid mages. Drink. Okay. He's dead. There's another guy over there to the right. There's 2 guys over here, isn't there? I see that crystal thing. Yep, there. Mm-hmm. Come on. Down the stairs. Good. Ow. Fucker. Okay. Nope, there's another guy over there. Don't see anyone else over there, so I'm gonna come in here and try and take out this guy. Looks like I did. Alright. Come on down the staircase, and this way that guy keeps shooting the ground when he's aiming at me. Great. Dead. Okay. I'm gonna wait to see if I can get him when he's dancing again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. The dancing probably isn't going to be for a hot minute. That's fine. So let's just go ahead and just initiate them. No, I'm not letting you do this. No, you're moving. To where? To the top. Come on. Okay. God damn it! Ah. Okay. Could be worse. Could be way worse. But I now have the knowledge that that guy is up there, and he's going to be buffing all of those enemies until I deal with him. Okay. I might just actually travel to a bonfire and see if I can have Andre do something with this Dark Soul. There's my own jump attack and response. Have another one. You know what? Have a third. Okay. There's one over to the right, up these stairs. I am gonna go ahead and do this, though. Let's roll. Wasn't really given the chance to roll, huh? No. Yes. Okay. Let's see if I can parry you, actually. I can! Perfect. Alright. You. God! Ha! Can I rest here and get more flash charges? Come on. No? This is not what you want to do? Fine. Thank you for your participation. It's been noted. Alright, next one. Leave this one here on the left. Yep, here you are. Yep, take a kill from you. Sure, don't give me a chance to dodge out of the way. That's exactly what I want. But sure, I'm not getting the backstab off. Perfect. That is exactly what I want to see here, game! Okay. One more, and there should be a guy on the right, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this. Gonna go ahead. Okay, so I cannot send it down from there. Cool. Someone else. Cool. Someone else. Cool. Alright, someone who's been buffed by that asshole. Alright, that one's dead. There we go. Got the parry. And then I do the backstab shuffle. And we backstab. Alright. That guy's been boosted by this mage. Sure, just not give me the backstab. Why not, game? It's not like, you know, I was fishing for it or anything. Alright, I could fight that crystal golem. Not gonna. Alright, this guy right here. Nope. Yeah, no, I'm coming back here. Down the staircase. Alright, here we go. Won't be able to do the backstab shuffle on this guy, I believe. Oh, no, looks like I might be able to, actually. Nope. Can get the backstab off. That's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and lay into him instead. Alright. Dealt with. And stay there. I'm really not liking these archers. I'm really not liking this area. I'm really not liking how this difficulty is spiking. Okay. How many humanities do I have? I have a good amount of humanity. Maybe I should apply some humanity. And then kindle this bonfire. So this way, I can at least have 10 flasks instead of 5. Oh, that mage asshole is alive still. Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted to see. No, you're both just coming down with me. Two. Welcome to the pain of the make it to the elevator of pain. You two are gonna make it off this elevator alive. Here we go. Right. At least the archer guy is out of position now, hopefully. Alright, this guy is going back to his spot. You enjoying the ground? I'm enjoying the sight of you on the ground, being honest. Alright. Archer time. Okay. Yeah, man, come on around the corner. Let's have some fun. Yeah, no. Also aspects about this game that make the enjoyment, or that undo, essentially, the enjoyment that one would gain from this. I don't know. And, like, this isn't coming from, like, a place of, like, you know, hey, I've played Souls games before and this game isn't fun. It's like, no. I haven't played Souls games before. I played video games before. The only Souls game that I actually have played is Elden Ring. And I will say that Elden Ring was fun. It was. This isn't fun. This is just annoying and tedious and frustrating. Because here I am doing the exact same thing over and over and over with no success. And I get it. Maybe I'm not doing this right. I'm definitely not having the right weapons equipped or whatever the thing may be. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. This is just not becoming fun. Yeah, exactly. That's, I don't know. And even then, like, I would like to continue enjoying this. I like interacting with these games. I like being able to, you know, banter and talk about these games and actually find some aspect about this that I enjoy. I'm just not enjoying this! You know what? You did. You did. That one's on me. I guess it's supposed to be ready. Swing your sword. There we go. Nope, didn't get the parry off for whatever fucking reason, so let's go ahead and punish me for that. Yep, still have to deal with an archer, and, you know, this shitty fucking mage behind him who's buffing him. Yeah, sure, no, let's just keep doing this. Let's keep doing the next item on my list of chores to get done in Dark Souls. See? Just... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Maybe I don't have the right weapon. Maybe a whole lot of things. But, like, if I... Let me see if I can upgrade this way. Let's start with that. Let's see if upgrading this weapon will make things minutely better. Let's use all four of these. Yeah. There. What do I need? I need 2 Titanite shards. I don't have enough Titanite shards. So, what am I supposed to do now? Am I just supposed to suffer? Am I supposed to go through all the weapons that I have and try and figure out what the best thing to use is to deal with? Okay. We go again, it seems. Okay. No? Good. We're gonna be laying into you into this corner. Okay. Back up the elevator of annoyance. Alright, got the parry off that time, for whatever reason. And got the backstab, there we go. Yep, come on. No? Didn't trigger that guy there on the right? Just this archer right here? That's the only thing that I have to deal with? Hey, there you go, asshole. Come on. Let's do this. Fine. Yeah, see, and now I'm having to spend all of my mind focusing on this instead of interacting with, well, hopefully people who are watching me. So this way, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Dark Souls is the game to stream for me. Because I'm having to basically focus in and try not to die while still trying to interact with all of you, and unfortunately, it gets to a point to where that, like, you know, I just shut down and just focus on this game, trying not to die and get the maximum amount of enjoyment for me. Which might not be enjoyment, which is basically not the way I should be streaming, because I need to interact. There we go. There we go. No, don't trigger. The mage. Also, this didn't block the fucking magic damage. You know what? Yeah, now that you're here, I can say this with full confidence. I'm not having fun with this game. I don't like this game. It is not for me. Then this is coming from a place of, like, you know, hey, I gave it a try. No. So. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and switch to a game that I do enjoy, and we'll do this for the last 2.5 hours straight. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, this was just bullshit. It really was bullshit. Just the mechanics in the game. I get it, it's an old game, and, like, this is part of the appeal to Dark Souls, that it's supposed to be frustrating and everything, but this is too much. If I'm being honest, it is too fucking much. Please capture Slay the Spire 2. Game capture. Why aren't you capturing Slay the Spire 2? I'm not picking this. We're going to be capturing Slay the Spire 2. Please. There we go. Ha. Yeah. Let's just do a run Slay the Spire. I'm going to go ahead and strike and defend. I could have probably gotten away with... I'm going to go ahead and strike and defend. I could have probably gotten away without playing Cloak of Stars there, but I felt like playing it. Alright, let's go ahead and Venerate. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 damage here, but I'm going to lay some damage on this guy's face. Yep, there's 3 damage. Alright, and Black Hole. So whenever I spend or gain stars, yep. Yeah, let's see if I can go ahead and pull... Nope, alright, so we're just going to go ahead and damage. Go ahead and lay some strikes down, and there we go. I gotta change the category real quick, so give me a second. There we go. Alright, go ahead. Done. Da-da-da. Don't know why my he's doing that. There we go. Alright, back to this. Oh. Either Solar Strike or Cosmic Indifference. Actually, I'm probably going to need some card draw at some point. So... let's go ahead and grab Falling Star to play weak. There we go. I'll take... no damage, actually. Because Falling Star doesn't cost energy. It costs... Okay, I've never grabbed this lens. Whenever you add a card that gains block to your deck, enchant it with Nibble 2. Sure. You climb to the top of the lighthouse, nerfed by steady sinking. Upon reaching the lanthorn room, you start prying off the lens until the anti-light saps your vitality. Finally, wringing it free, the lighthouse stops sinking. Alright. Let's go ahead and go straight into this fight. Gonna go ahead and click stars, venerate, and just defend because I had no attacks that turn. Alright. Blocking all of this damage off of this guy. There's the black hole. Now then, whenever I do anything that deals stars, spend or gain stars, deal 3 damage to all enemy. So, constantly gonna be doing this. I have no way of defending, so we're just gonna go ahead and throw out some damage. There we go. I'm gonna take 6 damage from this guy because I have no defense, but next turn, this guy won't be attacking. Perfect. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and attack you. There we go. Just attack you twice then. Yep. And then next turn, if I just get a strike, I should be able to just kill. Kill. Alright. Cloak of Star. Whenever I gain or spend stars. I'm gonna go ahead and cast so I can deal more damage to him next turn. And then let's play this defense and block all of his damage. Didn't get the full amount there, but we got him below. So next turn, here we go. We just did 3. We're gonna Falling Star him again to pull it on a vulnerability, and I'm going to strike him. And I'm not. Nope, I can't do any more damage, so yeah. Playing a Cloak of Stars would have made a mistake. Alright, I have Sovereign Blade in play. Might do that to bust through all of his armor. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll just do 12 damage to him. Oh, I don't have the energy. Never mind. That's all I can do. Alright, let's go ahead and do some card draw to see if I can get a... Yep. There we go. He's dead. Alright. Lock the potion. White Star. Elites drop additional rare cards on rewards. Hey! That'd be nice. Be gone. Deal 4 damage. Choose a card from my hand to convert it into a minion dive bomb. No. Resonance. Might pick up Gamma Blast, actually, just for the weakened vulnerability. Or I might play Resonance just to... I mean... I'll grab a Soul Star Cost card. Okay, upgraded common card, upgraded common card. I'm ready, so I'm just going to... Well, how much block do I get? I'll drink this block potion, hit him once, and then use this as a block. And I'll take no damage from him. There we go. And now that I have a Game of Blast in play, let's go ahead and Big Bang. Perfect. I am going to Solar Strike him. So this way I get more stars. I'm going to go ahead and... How much damage is he going to do? Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill him now then. There we go. He's dead. Oh, look at that. I got a Dexterity Potion back. Okay. You know what? I was thinking about grabbing Resonate. Let's go ahead and grab Resonate. Alright. What is in the box? Potion Belt. That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Do I want to see if I can do another elite fight? Kinda. I'm feeling fairly confident with the build, not to mention I get extra rare cards when I kill them. Okay. I need to block some of this damage, so Cloak of Stars. There we go. Next, we're going to do a Solar Strike on you. Yep, and we're going to do a Resonance and get rid of all your strength, so it makes it easier for me to survive, or weather this attack. And I'm going to block all your damage. There we go. Now, is this permanent? It is. Perfect. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and Big Bang for card. Oh, I'm taking 4 points of damage. I thought I was gonna block all their damage. Okay. This guy is summoning this turn. Okay, so there we go. Dealing with that. And we're gonna go ahead and lay some damage on this guy. I'll just eat 5 points of damage. That's fine. Or 10 points of damage, not 5. I can take this guy out next turn. This guy's summoning, though. Oh, boy. There's that black hole that I was looking for. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, that guy's dead. Perfect. Can I kill this turn? Yes, with a Solar Strike. There we go. Took more damage than I felt comfortable with that fight, but hey, here's what it is. Know thy place. Let's take Rotten War just because I want some more damaging cards. Alright. This is going to be a tough fight. Let's go ahead and drink this, give myself some more. Yep, there we go. Use this way, I can block 10 of this damage. Haven't done any damage to this guy this turn, so let's go ahead and get a Sovereign Blade in play. There we go. Alright, Cloak of Stars to block all this damage. Falling Star to weaken him into a strike, into a Sovereign Blade. Alright, that was a good amount of damage. If I just deal 19 more damage to this guy next turn, I stun him. Okay. Let's go ahead and blow. Big Bang. Just for some more card draw and some more stars. Can't use Resonance or Gamma Blast, so I have 3 energy. Can't do 19 damage, so we are going to panic. I am going to be able to kill him. Just like that. Alright, there we go. Okay, miniature cannon, upgrade attacks, deal 3 additional damage. Cool. If I start upgrading the attacks, I'll let that know. I'll start taking that. Alright, Cosmic Indifference. I was looking at this, actually. Okay. This is perfect, so then I can grab, Venerate or something, or 0-cost card from my discard. This would be fun to play with, but it is too expensive, and I don't have enough star generation right now. Gain 11 block at the end of your turn. If this card is on top, play it. Make it so it's worth it every time. Okay, we're going to rest. And we're going to head into the shop because I have 216 gold. And we're going to see what I can buy. Smooth Stone. Might, just for the dexterity. Pick up. Okay. What is available? A furnace. Oh, at the start of each of my turns? I actually? That's tempting, or too tempting not to get. That's also tempting. Could buy both of those, and then not be able to... You know what? Yes. Yeah, no, I can't get that then. Alright, so we're going to remove a strike from my deck because I have 2 Solar Strikes. Alright, not going to do that elite fight. We're going to do a normal fight. And it would be this fight. Okay. Don't... In my hand... If I pulled the Cloak of Stars, that would have made it nice, but unfortunately, can't really rely on that, so we're going to take 7 points of damage. I would have pulled the Cloak of Stars. Oh well, maybe so. It is dead. Okay. Gather Light. This is perfect for... both of these actually will work. I'm going to make it Gather Light just because of added block bonus that it has. We're going to go ahead and rest, and now we challenge the boss. Alright, gonna start off with a Big Bang, just for the... Right, gonna start off with a Big Bang, just for the additional card draw. There's the Sovereign Blade. Resonance, or... Resonance would be nice just to start boosting my attacks, but Gamma Blast would also be nice on this turn. Yeah, that would... Yeah, that's going to chip through all of its armor. So, I'm going to do that. Then we're going to do a maybe so. Don't have enough stars for that. We're going to do a Sovereign Blade. Then we're going to do 2 strikes. And now that this thing's no longer stunned, we initiate the combat. Alright, I now have a black hole. That's going to be perfect. Gather light to trigger the black hole. Let's gonna go ahead and defend as much as I would like to stack some damage on this. Let's block all of this damage that he's putting out. There we go. Alright, it is no longer weak. There's my furnace to start boosting this. Instead, I am in my discard that I wanted to pull. Alright, there's my Sovereign Blade. Let's go ahead and... How much damage is it going to do? It's going to do a lot. Okay. Oh, I am weak. Or I am -2 strength. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So... What I might actually do is defend twice, and then, I have a Gamma Blast. I also have a Resonate. I have enough for both. So... Instead of hitting cash, I'm gonna Rot in War, or yeah, Wrath with War. Wrath in War. And then I'm gonna hold on to this for the next turn. Because if I do this right, yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to you. I can Venerate, and I still have enough. Yep, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and... No, if I Resonance, I won't be able to Sovereign Blade. But Resonance will do me some good... I think Resonance is a trap. Let's go ahead and Sovereign Blade. And let's go ahead and eat this 16 damage. Yep. Alright. Falling Star first to apply some more vulnerability. Let's go ahead and then Gather Light just for some more block. Solar Strike. And it's dead. Nice! Alright. This is a trap. Big Bang. Yeah, upgrade both the Big Bangs to be innate. That would be good. Furnace. Maybe. Resonance Plus would be good. And then the other Solar Strike. Yeah, you know what? Let's get some cookies. Cookies! 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. This way I can have a giant opening turn, or a front-loaded opening turn. I have the mouse wheel. Don't need to do the click and drag thing. Alright, let's go up this path then. Okay. Gonna go ahead and Big Bang first. Not Big Bang, Black Hole. Next, we're gonna Gather Light and throw some damage down, and Cloak of Stars and throw some more damage down, and then Big Bang. There we go, I have a Sovereign Blade. I can take out this guy, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it so. And then we're gonna Big Bang again, just for some more card draw. And I have a Furnace to now start front-loading my Sovereign Blade. Alright, let's start taking these guys out. This guy is gonna stun himself because I block all of his damage. See? Yay. We're gonna go ahead and turn a star into a strike. Alright, he did. That was an easy combat. Manifest Authority, maybe. I did say we would need card draw in the future, so let's go ahead and grab Glimmer. Alright, now we continue moving up here. Alright, this is a guy to try and front load damage on, not on the first turn, but I'm gonna try. There we go, let's get this Solar Strike on as well, just for some more stars for next turn. Alright. Wrath in War. Let's go ahead and just Solar Strike this guy to death. Alright. There's the fight. Crescent Spear would really help out this build because it is 2 additional damage for all stars. And then next time I'm going to grab... And then if I see another Guidance Star Plus, I'm going to grab that. Alright. Hey! You are the worse merchant. Alright, Snecko Eye. Start each combat confused. No. Venerable, you said whenever you enter a rest state, the next combat with it, or start the next combat with additional energy. every 5 turns. Upon pickup, heal 10% of your HP. That doesn't seem worth it. If you end your turn without block, gain 3 block. No, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Happy Flower. Maybe? Energy is kind of the thing that we need, so let's go ahead and grab some of this. Alright. Moving forward. Alright, now it's these guys. We're gonna go ahead and get some Black Hole on, and then this guy is going to not be vulnerable because of the artifact. There you go. So, now we Big Bang. I have a Sovereign Blade. Let's go ahead and Silver Strike. There we go. Let's go ahead and Big Bang again. There's some more card draw. Let's go ahead and... this is what I need, especially I'm going to be spending and gaining stars. So here we go. Alright, heal 25 HP and get a Metamorphosis. I mean, it's a little bit of deck bloat, but yeah, I could definitely use the healing here. Because now I'm in full health as we go into this next elite fight. And what I can do is smith something into an improved form. So what's Gamma Blast plus? 18 damage, weak vulnerability. No change in weak vulnerability. Honestly, Resonance might be the thing that I get here. Resonance or Resonance, Gather Light, or Furnace. What is Crescent Sphere plus? 3 additional damage for every cop. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. Sphere plus. 3 additional damage for every cop. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. I'm thinking Resonance for the boost in strength. Yep. Alright, let's go into this elite fight. Okay. This is kind of good, because if I get Black Hole, I'm dealing damage to all of these guys. The problem is I have to kill all of these 3 within 1 to 2 turns. So, we're going to go ahead and Big Bang just some card draw. There's the Sovereign Blade. Let's get some more card draw coming out here. Let's get a hidden cache. Alright, I gotta make it so. This is going to do 6 damage to you. Let's go ahead and get another Big Bang, some more card draw. Child of Stars. Perfect, whenever I spend stars. I have nothing to really do to help me defend here, so we're going to Sovereign Blade you. Alright, this guy's almost dead. Let's see if I have any good attack. Fuck it. Put 1 card to put on the top of my draw pile. I'm gonna go ahead and put Resonance up there because I'm gonna Black Hole now. And then I'm going to Falling Star you. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take 11 points of damage here. Okay, there we go. Sovereign Blade is still being wonderful. Let's go ahead and gather some light. Alright, that guy's dead. Let's go ahead and kill this thing. And they're all dead. Would you look at that? The fight has been won. Alright, bag of marbles. That is perfect. Shining Strike or Particle Wall, actually. Particle Wall is great because I can just play it and burn through all my stars. I don't have a lot of star generation going on right now, but this is just my main defense card. Shining Strike is great because every time I play it, it gets put in the top of my deck. As much as I do like Particle Wall, and I should probably grab defense, I'm grabbing Shining Strike because it is the better option here. Okay. And Neuron Aegis, that is going to be my defense card because it gives me plating. Okay. Let's go ahead and go here. And what's in the backs? Alright, the first hand I draw in combat is upgraded. Nice. Okay. Do not want to challenge that elite. I think I've challenged 2 already. I've only challenged 1. My HP isn't good enough to challenge that elite. But there's doing it. He's not doing any damage to me, so let's just go ahead and put 33 damage on him. So one of the things that I notice about Sovereign Blade is the more that you forge it, the bigger it gets. Okay. Transform a card in my hand. Don't want to transform any of these cards, so... No. Don't want to do that. Don't have any defense. Need to draw defense. Need to draw defense. I don't need attacks. Dang it. Okay. I'm gonna throw down this firebomb so I don't take any damage from attacking him. But I'm gonna take 22 damage here. There we go. Okay. This is a free cast, so Child of the Stars first. Black Hole next. Knockout Blow. Just cuz for the massive amount of damage. And I need to throw out some block for myself. And I'm going to take, I think, 11 points of damage. Falling Star. Into a Shining Strike. Into its death. Okay. Photon Cut. Refined Blade. Parry. Let's get Refined Blade for the energy. And then I need to start worrying about Card Blow from now on. Okay, I need to rest because I need to heal. And then let's go ahead and go to this shop. Hey, man. None of these are good. That I would be the only thing I would consider. Oh man, that would have been great if I had the money for it. All right, let's go ahead and remove a card. What am I going to remove? For another Make It So, into a Solar Strike, into a Sovereign Blade. All right, might actually be able to kill him next turn. Okay, Child of the Stars. Whenever I gain block, wherever I spend stars, Furnace into a Shining Strike. Need the block. Let's go ahead and put you at the top of my deck and take 11 points of damage. There it is. And let's just end this. There we go. There we go. Alright, Manifestor. No, all of these are kind of trash. Let's go ahead and just get rid of it. I'm gonna go ahead and rest here, and now we come to the most one of the more annoying fights in the game. Knowledge Demon. This guy's entire gimmick is you have to try and kill him before he starts playing you with really bad debuffs. So, Falling Star into a Big Bang. There's my Sovereign Blade into another Big Bang. Okay, that's just a strike. Let's go ahead and hidden cash. I don't need to defend, but I do need to make it so. Let's go ahead and bring out this glow for a metamorphosis. Yeah. All of these now cost 0, and let's go ahead and Sovereign Blade for 20 damage. Alright. Now he's forcing me to make a choice, so I either disintegrate or Mind Rot. And honestly, Mind Rot is the play. Alright, turn. I have nothing else in my hand. I mean, let's Color's Potion, actually. See what I get. Panic button? Nostalgia. Nope. Hey, fuck you. Immediately killed. Nostalgia. The first attack or skill you play each turn is placed on top of your... Oh! Ooh! That's a 0 cost? Yeah, we're gonna be doing that from now on. Alright, yeah, sure. Let's do this. Alright, that hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and Resonance to gain some strength. Cosmic Indifference for you to be on top next turn. And we're gonna go ahead and... Was it the first attack or skill? Let's go ahead and Venerate. And make it so. I'm gonna take 2 points of damage, but that's fine. Okay, he's gonna apply the second debuff here. Yep, there it is. Child of the Stars. Let's go ahead and do it into a Sovereign Blade. Alright. We begin again. I have to take Disintegration because I have to play more than 3 cards in a turn. See? So, Shining Strike into a Blast, into a Sovereign Strike. And I'm gonna go ahead, or Sovereign Blade, not Sovereign Strike, and I'm gonna go ahead and take 4 points of damage. Sorry, 11 points of damage. I think I'm going to die to this boss, unless I pull something out of my ass. Alright, Shining Strike into a Venerate. Okay. Ha! What is the debuff? Another Disintegration or Waste Away. Waste Away. If I can pull another Sovereign Strike, then I should be good. Like the Stars. 11 damage. 18 damage. Oh, I kill him with this. There we go. He's dead. That was a close call. Alright, but he's dead. There we go. Genesis, at the start of your turn, gain 2 stars. Oh! Nice. Heirloom Hammer. Deal 17 damage, choose a colorless card in your hand, add a copy of that card to your hand. Yeah, no, let's go ahead and just do Genesis. Alright. That's Act 2 complete. We're into Act 3. Who is this? Oh, that's the Queen. Oh, dang. Alright. This guy. Orange one, choose a mighty weapon. Every 4 cards they play, draw 1 card. Whenever you can elite, upgrade for random attack, or for random cards. Transform up to 6 cards into Maul. Deal 5 damage twice, increase the damage of all Maul cards by 1 this combat. Yeah! Actually, let's go ahead and make these. Yeah, actually. Do I have the other Cosmic Indifference that isn't... no, I do not. We're going to go ahead and add 1 block on here into another Make It So, kill you, and then put some damage onto you. And I block all of this damage. Now, you take no max HP loss. Ah! Okay. Child of the Stars, because why not? Into Genesis, because yes. Into Cloak of Stars, to block some of this damage. If I get 14 more block, nope, I'm going to take some HP loss. Yep, there we go. Lost 2 HP, 2 max HP. Alright, this is what we need. So whenever we spend stars. Let's go ahead and apply this to you. Go ahead and put this... Oh, no need to worry about this. Alright, so apply this to you then. And then take you out with the Crescent Spear. Yay! I forgot I had Black Hole on. Alright, attack potion. No, none of those are good, and I don't want to float my deck any more than it currently is. Create a custom card for my deck. Yeah, sure. Alright, make an attack, make a power. Let's go ahead and make a power. Powers cost 1. Huh. At the end of combat, upgrade a random card. Powers cost 1 less. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the big bangs. Into a falling star. There we go. Into have any means of defense here, so we're gonna go ahead and Crescent Spear, and I'm gonna take 21 points of damage. Here we go. There it is. There's the Neutron Aegis. Into a Child of Stars. That both costed me nothing. We're gonna go ahead and Shinings. No, we're gonna Resonance first. Then we're going to Glimmer into some more defense, maybe. Play on top. Draw player. We're gonna go ahead and put that there. Because I want a Black Hole and Genesis. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take 12? 12. Alright, Shining Strike. Into a Furnace. Cloak of Stars. Let's go ahead and... Well, actually, Wrath of War, just do this. I haven't played Wrath of War a lot. Alright. Yes. Yes, that is a great potion. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and skip that and move on to... Up. I can't deal with an elite, especially with the amount of HP that I have. Okay, this is gonna be problematic because this guy just summons. So, Big Bang. Big Bang. Black Hole. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and Hidden Cache. Wrath in War. Make it so. Into a Sovereign Blade. Alright, and because why not? Gamma Blast. I should have Gamma Blasted first, but okay. I don't really have any AoE potential, so Mad Science. Go. I'm not going to take any damage this turn. This guy's going to summon another minion. There we go. Alright. Child of the Stars. Perfect. Let's go ahead and strike. And that's the end of all of them. Speed Potion. Gain 5 dexterity. Alright. Might, actually, or Convergence. Yeah, convergence is great. Alright, let's go into this fight. Okay. We start as we always start, with 2 big bags. Alright, we're gonna refine blade. Let's do that. Make it so. Bam! I'm not gonna glimmer, because I'm planning on doing convergence. Well, no. Let's just maul them. Maul twice. Into a sovereign blade, and these 2 can go. Discard. Alright. There's all those slimes. Fantastic. Okay, mad science. Because Furnace is now free, Genesis now only costs 1. Let's go ahead and Solar Strike. I have no defense. Let's go ahead and drink. Maybe something for card draw. You know what? Let's go ahead and grab 7 stars and make this fun. Grab 7 stars and make this fun. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take 16. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not surviving this. That's 16 damage. The vent trash heap. Okay. We go again. You know what? I'm gonna do a Ascension 1 Necrobinder because I want to have a little bit of fun. Okay. Meow's Torment. Maybe. No, let's go ahead and get 2 random relics. Huh, that could be useful. And I have an extra gold. Alright! So, Necrobinder, the way she works is you either want to draw souls or stack doom on enemies. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and go this way because I can either go to a shop or delete. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and defend, throw Asti at this guy, and do a strike. I'm gonna take 7 points of damage, but hey! That only becomes 6 because Asti always takes damage for me. Alright, Bodyguard. Asti's gonna be able to eat all that damage that I decide to roll face, which guess what? I am. So yeah, generally going an Asti build isn't the smartest play because Asti's onto you into a defend. Asti's gonna die, but I'm gonna take 8 damage, I think. Oh, 5 damage, there we go. And just kill this thing. Alright, that's the end of the Shrieker Beetle. That could be nice. Reeve is what we need, especially if we want to do Soul Bolt, which is what I'm kind of shooting for right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and go into an event. I have a lot of HP. Let's go ahead and just gain some gold. Alright, let's go ahead and do another unknown. Could be anything, even a boss fight. Yeah, I have a good enough amount of gold. Let's go ahead and grab some potions. Yes, those are some good potions. Okay. And let's go ahead and go to the shop. Alright, hey man, how's it going? Kind of want to do some more soul than, Doom, but I mean, maybe I do want to do Doom. Yeah, let's start stacking some Doom. I don't like So, mainly because it's just situational, but at the same time, we do need AoE cards, so let's go ahead and just grab it. And I can also remove a card from my inventory. Alright, I have more attacks than defense, so let's go ahead and remove Strike. Thank you. Alright, it's good for early builds, and we're early in this build, so yeah, that works. Alright, and finally, one last Smith. Nope. Maybe. What's Unleash plus 2? No. Alright, yeah. It's gonna be... Let's go ahead and make it Blight Strike, because more Doom. Alright, we're going Doom build. Doom and Souls. Doom and Souls. Hey, it's the guy from the card! Alright, we're gonna just roll face. There's no reason to spend that. Could have grabbed an attack potion. That one's on me. Okay, here we go. We're gonna Blight Strike into an Unleashed, into a So. So, this guy, his entire thing is every card play, this enemy takes 10% more damage. So, what you want to do is just stack up damage on him. Okay, this would have been a great time to have a defense. So, I either take 25 damage, or I stack damage on him. Right? I either take 25 damage and stack damage on him, or I take 16 minus 25, 11 damage, and he takes no damage this turn. Alright, there's a defense. Better than nothing, and I managed to stack some damage and Doom on him. I take 17 damage. But this guy's only going to be doing 25 damage from now on. Yeah, we're going to rapidly defend. I'm going to take 9 points of damage. Okay. Here's my Blight Strike. I'm going to get HP. And we go into the shop, and let's see if there's anything worth grabbing. Lava Lamp. Ah. Oh, if I took no damage. Spinning top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Reef Plus, maybe. Grave Warden. That's what we need. And I can remove a defense in response to grabbing the Grave Warden. There we go. Alright, let's go into this combat. Hopefully it's not a hard combat. Doesn't look like it's going to be. If I can just pull cards. Osti, get that thing. Okay, and we're gonna start applying some Doom to you. Perfect. Honestly, if I applied Doom to this guy, I could have just taken him off the field now. That one was on me. Okay. Applying some Doom to you. Let's get some... Oop. That guy's dead. And I'm gonna take 1 point of damage. Yep, here's that one. Okay, do you... Yep, let's go ahead and do some damage. There we go. This guy's dead at the end of his turn. And he's dead. Alright. That is the end of that. Ooh. Honestly, getting this now is fantastic. I just now have to start building up energy. I want to see what this looks like. Upgraded. Retain. What this looks like. Upgraded. Retain. Okay. Cool, cool. Go ahead and do this, and we're gonna Blight Strike you. There we go. Flying out a lot of Doom. That's 8 plus 9 is 17. Let's go ahead and drink an attack potion real quick. No. Yes. Apply more Doom because why not? Gain some energy because I did 10 attacks. Osti, let's try taking you down. Perfect, that guy's dead in his turn. Yeah, let's drink this plating. Alright, I'm gonna block all this damage. This guy's dead at the end of his turn. There we go. I just like that. Start stacking Doom on this guy. Lo and behold, Doom. Doom! Death's Door, perfect. Because now, with all the Doom that I've stacked, I now have block. So I don't have to worry about blocking this turn. Is there a zero cost card that I want to draw? No. Melancholy, maybe, but I have a lot of block already, so that guy's now dead in his turn. Good. Whoa! Alright. Melancholy. Let's go ahead and apply some Doom. And Austin's gonna apply some more Doom as he punches him in the face. I really need the knife relic for the Doom that I'm building up. Let's go ahead and Grave Warden for block. Put some more Doom on you, and let's just give Oxley some HP because then he can block more attacks. when I don't have enough block. Alright, Undeath. Gain 7 block, add a copy of this card to my discard pile. Yes! Alright, whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. No, I already have this. Congratulations, so now it's Undeath. Alright, this is going to be an annoying fight. Alright, but we got the Goopy Dragon. The one with the hand returns. Painful memories take my strength and leave. Alright, nope. Whenever you may sacrifice a card reward to pale every 2 sacrifices, obtain a relic. Ah! Double block gain from a card, then goes to sleep for 2 turns. Yeah, because I actually am going to be somewhat cognizant of card bloat here soon. Okay. I kind of want to go this way, just to hit this elite. Yeah. So yeah, early shop into an elite, maybe. Alright, this guy. This guy's annoying because no matter what happens, he's going to try and steal a card from you. So. Yes, because I'm going to take 1 damage. And Austy's going to die this turn and make Melancholy cheaper. See? That's the card I don't want you to take. I didn't apply Doom this turn, but there we go. Yep. Okay. Doom really doesn't work well in this fight because this guy will just run away if you don't kill him. Let's go ahead and sacrifice this, actually. And then the next sacrifice, I get a relic. Wongos! Alright, welcome to Wongos. With... Okay, so it remembers how many points you gain between runs. Interesting. I wonder if I can go into the game file and actually change that. Because you can do that with Risk or Rain with the lunar coins. So, I wonder. I'm not going to go to the shop because I don't have enough gold. Up this path, run the gauntlet, and... Yeah, let's run up the gauntlet, actually. Okay, these guys, no matter what you do, they're only going to take 9 damage. So. Let's go ahead and just block all this now, and then start applying Doom and damage. Okay. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get some more card draw going here. And this guy's dead at the end of his turn. So. Yep, Austy's dead. Melancholy's now cheaper. I'm going to take 9 damage here. Alright, 1 down. A couple more to go. Do I pull anything? Let's see if I can pull that undead back. Why not? Oh, I shouldn't have, because nunchuck. Dang it, that one was on me. Okay, definitely gonna need energy here. No. So let's go ahead and grab Wisp and move on to the next fight. This gauntlet. Okay. Alright. Here's what it is. We're gonna go ahead and so. Go ahead and apply Doom to you. I'm gonna go ahead and Wisp and just start applying more damage to you now. I'm gonna take 10 points of damage. Or no, 11 points of damage because I think it was 11. Whatever. Okay, we're going to Grave Warden into a Strike, into a Melancholy, and this guy's gonna be stunned his next turn. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to reperform, and then I'm going to do something drastic here. I'm going to drink this energy potion. So then this way I can do a Scourge into you, and then do a Reeve onto you, and get you killed next turn. Yay! Dead. Alright. I go ahead and undeath into potentially something. Alright, this guy is going to suffer. He's going to die at the end of his turn. He's stunned into death. Alright. Going to strike in an I got energy because of the nunchucks. I'm not paying attention. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I think getting the Reaper form now is great. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna die. This is the end. Yeah. Because this guy's gonna do 13 damage. I could have blocked. Nope, didn't have any block. Could have colored his comfort. Okay. You know what? I think this is actually a good place to call it as well. So, hey, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I very much appreciated it. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and hit the follow button. I would very much appreciate it. If you really liked what you saw and wanted to subscribe, hey, thank you. Thank you anyone for watching. And wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever time of day it is, whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, night, I hope you have a good one. And as I say all of that, I set up a raid because I'm trying to remember doing that. Let's go ahead and send you over to someone with a small amount of viewers because why not? Yeah, here, this guy's also facecam streaming, so let's go ahead and just raid you over there. All right. Hope you all have a good one, and yeah, bye-bye.